Good morning, student. Today we are going to discuss about the topic geometry, 6th standard mathematics. Geometry. In this lesson, we are going to learn about constructing a 60-degree angle with a ruler and compass. Constructing a 60-degree angle with a ruler and compass. Okay. Don't use the protractor. So without protractor, we are making the 60-degree angle. Okay, it's very easy to form the 60-degree angle. Now listen the steps one by one. You can easily form the 60-degree angle. First step, very easy. First draw the line segment with any measurement. See the first step, draw the line segment with any measurement. Okay, like this. Draw the line segment with any measurement. Okay, now put a point beginning and the end. Now give the name. Suddenly give the name O and A. Okay, the first step is what? Simply draw the line segment, then the point and the beginning and the starting point. Okay, now give the name O and A. O and A. Okay, and now the next step, use the compass. Use the compass. By using compass, we are going to make one arc on the line OA. On the line OA. Okay, now put a compass on O, at a point O. Put a compass on the point O, exactly in the point O. Okay, now with any convenient radius, draw one arc. Simply draw one arc with any convenient. Okay, now draw an arc. The arc is must be intersect the line. Okay, so with any convenient radius, draw one arc. Now the time is very important one. The next step, with the same radius, suddenly draw the arc on the previous arc. Okay, now mark the point, the intersecting point of the arc and the line OA. Mark the point, the intersecting point of the line segment OA and the arc. Okay, now put a compass on the intersecting point of arc and line segment. Okay, intersecting point of line OA and the arc with the same radius. Don't change the radius, the same radius. By checking this, okay, the same. Okay, now with the same radius, draw the another one arc on the previous arc. Simply draw the another one arc on the previous arc. Now the intersecting of the arcs, give point to the intersecting of the point to the name B. Okay, on the next step, simply join O and B. Simply join O and B. Okay, simply join the point O and B. Now this is the required 60-degree angle. This is the required 60-degree angle. Okay, angle BOA or OAB. Angle BOA or angle AOB is 60-degree angle. Okay, is this correct 60 angle? Okay, how to check this? By the protractor. Place the protractor on the point O, the center point. Okay, now see the angle 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So this is a 60-degree angle. 60-degree angle. So without protractor, we are making an angle 60 degree. It's very easy. What is the first step? Draw a line segment OA. Simply draw a line segment OA with any measurement. Okay. And the second step, draw one arc. Draw one arc by using the compass. Draw one arc by using compass like this. Put a compass on point O. Put a point compass on the point O. Now simply draw the arc on the line segment OA like this. This is the second step. First part, draw the line segment OA, and by using the compass, draw an arc on the line segment OA. Now with the same radius, this is important one. With the same radius, put a compass on the intersecting point of line OA and the arc. So now draw the arc on the previous arc. On the previous arc, okay, like this. On the previous arc, first of line segment, next to a simple arc. Now again another one arc, second arc. This is the arc on the previous arc. Okay, now put a point on the intersection of the arcs. This is B. Okay, the last step is join O and B. Join O and B. This is simply 60-degree angle. Next, we are going to learn graph. Plot the points on the graph. Plot the points on the graph. -5, -1, 0, 0, -2, 0, 0, -3, -4, -4. Okay. Now the given points, we have to plot the points on the graph sheet. So this is like a graph sheet. Okay. Now consider like a graph sheet. Okay. Now first how to draw the x-axis. So this is x-axis. X, the opposite side, x dash, and this is called y-axis. The horizontal line is called x-axis. The vertical line is called y-axis. Okay. So this is y, and the bottom is y dash. Okay. So the right hand side x-axis x, the left hand side x dash, and the vertical line upwards y, downwards y dash. So horizontal line x-axis, vertical line y-axis. Now how to mark the points on the horizontal line and the vertical line. So x-axis and the y-axis. So the sign is opposite side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The positive numbers on the opposite side have to take it as negative numbers. Okay. So this is x. This is x. So you have to write on the positive numbers, and the opposite side have to write on the negative numbers. Like in the y-axis also, this is positive side, this is negative side. Okay. So this is the first quadrant. This is the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, x values and y values are positive. But x values and the y values are positive. Okay. Plus, comma, plus. Here, this is the first quadrant. In this first quadrant, see, x is positive numbers and y also positive. So the first quadrants, including the values of x and y, the positive numbers only. See, this is the first quadrant. Very simple. First quadrant. Okay. First quadrant. And the second quadrant. In the second quadrant, see, x is negative, y is positive. So in the second quadrant, the x values are negative, the y values are positive. In the second quadrant. But the first quadrant, so these two lines are making a first quadrant. So positive, positive. And the second quadrant, x dash and y dash making a second quadrant. So negative plus positive. Okay. So negative and positive. Third quadrant. See, the x dash and the y dash. X dash and the y dash. These two lines are making a third quadrant. See, negative numbers and negative numbers. So minus comma minus. The third quadrant minus comma minus. Third quadrant minus comma minus. Fourth quadrant. Fourth quadrant. See, these two lines making a fourth quadrant, positive numbers and a negative numbers. So x-axis positive, y-axis negative. In the fourth quadrant, x positive, y negative. So these are the quadrant of the graph sheet. Okay, so first all positive values. The next one x negative, y positive, and third quadrant all negative. This is positive, the opposite all negative. Okay, and the last quadrant here x positive, y negative. Now see the question. They give minus 5 comma minus 1, minus 5 comma minus 1, 0 comma 0, minus 2 comma 0, 0 comma minus 3, minus 4 comma 4. So the first point minus 5 comma minus 1. Here the value of x and the value of y are negative. So the third quadrant only possible x values and y values are negatives. Okay, the third quadrant only possible where x values and y values are negative. Okay, so here x value is negative and the y value is also negative. So third quadrant. So in this lesson we are going to plot the points on the third quadrant. On the third quadrant, previous terms you are going to learn about the first quadrant and the second quadrant. But in this term you are going to learn about third quadrant. In the third quadrant, all the values are negative. Very simple. The third quadrant, all the values are negative. Okay. Now, before we starting, I will explain another one shortcut. Now, take the minus 5 comma minus 1. Okay. Minus 5 comma minus 1. This is a one of the point. This is a one point. But in the point where two values, one is minus 1, another one is minus 5. One is minus 5, another is minus 1. What is the values of minus 5, minus 1? What is the values? What mentioned the minus 5 and minus 1? Okay, what mentioned the minus 1 and minus 5? So the first number always mentioned or represent the x-axis. Listen carefully. The first value always represent x-axis, and the second one always represent y-axis. Okay, the first value always represent x, the second one always represent y. This is the important one. Without knowing it, we can't do any other graph chart. Okay, so how to must know this. So there are two values. There are two values. The first value x belongs to x-axis. The second value belongs to y-axis. This is the important one. First value belongs to x. The second one belongs to y. Now plot the points on the graph. Minus 5, minus 1. Minus 5, minus 1. So minus y belongs to x. The second value minus 1 belongs to y. Okay. So minus 5 and the minus 1. The two values. The first value belongs to x-axis. The second value belongs to y-axis. The first value belongs to x-axis and the second value belongs to y-axis. Okay. In the graph sheet, now mark the minus 5. Mark the minus 5. There are two minus 5. One is on the x-axis, another one on the y-axis. One is on the x-axis, another one on the y-axis. Okay. Which minus 5 have to select? Clearly, I already said that the first value is belongs to x-axis. So select the minus 5 on the x-axis. Select the minus 5 on the x-axis. Don't select the minus 5 on the y-axis because the first value always belongs to x-axis. The first value always belongs to x-axis. Okay. So suppose you select the minus 5 on the y-axis, it's totally wrong. The point is totally wrong. So always start with x-axis. Keep mind always start with xx. Okay, the first value always on the x-axis. Okay, now fix the minus y on the x-axis. Very simple. And the second value minus 1. There are two minus 1. Here one also. There are two minus 1. Here one also. But I have to select minus 5, minus 1 on the y-axis only. Because second value y-axis. First value x. Okay. So this is the required minus 1. Okay. Now see the line of the, this is the line of the minus 5. So this is the line of the minus 1. Where these two lines are intersecting. This is the line of minus 5, the line of minus 1. Where these two lines are intersecting. Now see, this is the minus 5, this is the minus 1. So this point, the two lines are meeting in this point. Okay, put a point and simply round it. Okay, so the minus 5 line is the minus 1 of the line. The two lines are meeting in the point. The two lines are meeting in this point only. Okay, so this is the required the point of minus 5 comma minus 1. Now write minus 5 comma minus 1, minus 5 comma minus 1. Okay, and the second 0 comma 0, 0 comma 0. Where is 0? Where the x-axis and the y-axis are intersecting, the point is 0. Where the x-axis and the y-axis are intersecting, the point is 0. This is the origin of the graph. This is the origin. So this point always represent as 0 comma 0. Okay, always this point represent as 0 comma 0 because this is the origin. Here the value of x and the value of y 0. Okay, because this is origin. Okay, so 0 comma 0 where the x-axis and the y-axis are intersecting, the point is 0 comma 0. Simple. And minus 2 comma 0 and minus 2 comma 0. Here minus 2 what? Minus 2 belongs to x-axis. Where is minus 2? There are two minus 2, but we fix minus 2 on the x-axis only. Right? We fix on the value on x-axis only. And what about the second value? The second value belongs to y, but this is 0. But confusing, this is 0. Here there is no any 0. Minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. Okay, but no 0. We close to the origin. Here y is 0. We are closing to the origin where y is 0. Now fix the minus 2 on the x line, x-axis. Where is y 0? Y must be 0 in this origin. This is the line of minus 5, line of minus 4, line of minus 3, line of minus 2, line of minus 1. Now what about 0? So this is the line of 0. This is the x-axis where y is 0. This is x-axis where y is 0. So fix the minus 2 on the x-axis and comma 0. Where is y 0? On the x-axis only. So simply put a point on the minus 2. Okay. Simply put a point on the minus 2. Right? Very simple. Now minus 2 comma 0. This is the point of minus 2 comma 0. The first point minus 2. Fix the minus 2 on the point. Here the y is 0. On x-axis y is 0. So simply put a point on the number 2. Very simple. And 0 comma minus 3. 0 comma minus 3. Okay. Where is x? 0. On y-axis x is 0. On y-axis x is 0. On y-axis x is 0. Okay. Similarly, now on y-axis x is 0. On the x-axis y is 0. Similarly, on y-axis x is 0. Here the x values are 0. Right. And minus 3 belongs to y-axis. Where is minus 3? Here. So here the x value is 0. So put a point on the minus 3. Very simple. Put a point on the minus 3. Here minus 2 belongs to x. So we put a point on the minus 2 on the x-axis. Here minus 3 belongs to y-axis. So we put a point on minus 3 on the y-axis. Don't interchange minus 2 and minus 3. Totally wrong. Okay. So first value belongs to x. So I will put a point on the minus 2. The minus 3 here comes on the second value. So I will take this minus 3 on the y-axis. Okay. And the last point. This is 0 comma minus 3. Last point minus 4 comma 4. Where x values and the y values are same. Here minus 4. Here minus 4. This is the line of the minus 4. This is the line of minus 4. Two lines are intersecting here. So minus 4 comma minus 4. This is the minus 4 comma point of the minus 4 comma minus 4. So we clearly know minus 1 minus 4, the minus 1 minus 5 minus 4 minus 4 and 0 comma 0. But some students having some confusion on plot the point of these 2 points. Some students having the confusion and plot the points these 2 points. So don't have any confusion, simply see the points. Okay, simply see the points where x is minus 2, y is 0. So simply remove this. They are left to only minus 2. The minus 2 belongs to x. So where is minus 2? Here. So simply plot the point on minus 2. Clear? Now here x is 0. So remove it. So what is left? Minus 3 only. Where is minus 3? The minus 3 on the y-axis. So where is minus 3? Here. Simply plot the point on the minus 3. Okay. So suppose the given point one is 0. Simply remove it. See the left of the point, left of the value. The values belongs to x. I will take in the x-axis. The values belongs to y. So I will take in the y-axis. Simple. Okay. Don't have any confusion. Simply remove the zeros. So and see the remaining value minus 2 and minus 3 like this. So which number or which axis the given values are belongs to. So plot the on the x-axis or y-axis. Plot the points on the x-axis or y-axis. Okay. Now we go to see the another one example. Minus 2 comma minus 1, minus 5 comma minus 4, minus 1 comma minus 3, minus 4 comma minus 5, minus 3 comma minus 2. Okay. How to plot the points? The given points on the graph sheet. Okay. Now the first point minus 2 comma minus 1. So before you plot the points, just write the values of x and y. Okay. So this is help us to plot the point very easily, right? So first value always x, the second value always y. Very simple. Fix the mind on first value x, the second value y. It's very easy. Now the first value minus 2. Minus 2. So minus 2 belongs to x-axis. So this is the minus 2. Okay. And minus 2. The line of minus 2. This is. And minus 1. The minus 1 y-axis. So this is minus 1. Where it meets is the line of minus 2, the line of minus 1. They have. Okay. Now this is minus 2 comma minus 4. Very very simple, right? And the next part minus 5 comma minus 4. Minus 5 on the x-axis, right? And minus 4 y-axis. So line of minus 5, line of minus 4. Fix it. So minus 5 comma minus 4. Okay, very very easy. And the third point minus 1 comma minus 3. So always fix the mind on x-axis. Minus 1 where? On the x-axis. And the next point minus 3 where? Y. So the line of minus 1, line of minus 3. Here the minus 1 and the minus 3 are meet. So minus 1 comma minus 3. And 4 point minus 4 comma minus 5. Minus 4 here, minus 5 here. So this is the line of minus 4, this is the line of minus 5. Here the minus 4 and the minus 5 are meet. Minus 4 comma minus 5. Right? Last point minus 3 comma minus 2. So here minus 3, here minus 2. Minus 3 of the line, minus 2 of the line. Here the two values are meet. Right? So minus 3 comma minus 2. So like this we can easily plot the point on the graph. Like this we can easily plot the points on the graph. Okay. Only one single condition, the very important one. The first value always take on the x-axis. Suppose the number is positive, go to that side. Suppose negative, come this side. Right? So the given values are negative. So I will take on the x dash. Right? So always first value represent x values. Always represent this second value y axis. Okay, right? Whenever you draw the graph, first write the scale. X axis 1 centimeter 1 unit and y axis 1 centimeter 1 unit. So this is also important one. First you have to write the scale. Right? Next we plot the points, the given points on the graph sheet. Okay. Thank you, students.